The origin of the Cotton Club began in 1920 when heavyweight boxing champion Jack Johnson rented the upper floor of a building in the heart of Harlem. He opened an intimate supper club called the Club Deluxe. In 1923, a man named Owney Madden, with questionable business dealings, took over the club and changed its name to the Cotton Club.
When I met Jack Johnson and got him to sell me the space, it was the perfect location for what I wanted to do. We hired Duke Ellington to manage the orchestra, and he really took the place to new heights. In a short amount of time, the Cotton Club was known all over Harlem as the hottest joint around.
The Cotton Club opened the door to many black artists who otherwise would have been overlooked and ignored. Artists like Duke Ellington, who ran the club's orchestra, Lena Horne, Cap Calloway, Dorothy Dandridge, Adelaide Hall, the Nicholas Brothers, and so many more.
We became regulars around 31. My sister Vivi and I were known as the Dandridge sisters, and it was our rise to fame. There was a lot of mixed feelings performing at the club. We didn't really feel comfortable there. There were so many female performers at the club who didn't get a chance to perform because of the color of their skin. There was a paper bag test, and if you were just a shade darker than the paper bag, you were not allowed to perform at the club.
I started at the club around 27, after King Oliver turned down the regular booking. Before that, I was performing at the Kentucky Club, off Times Square. Played there for about 4 years. But it wasn't until the Cotton Club. That's when things started to take off for me. I perfected my sound, and it became the signature sound I would use throughout my entire career. But it's a funny thing. They started to call my music jungle music. Still don't know how I feel about that.
Although the Cotton Club was an opportunity of a lifetime and a milestone in African American culture, it came at a cost. Although the Cotton Club allowed African Americans to perform, we could not attend. It was a club exclusive to whites. Madden's goal for the Cotton Club was to provide an authentic black entertainment to be wealthy, whites-only audience. Langston Hughes, a key figure in the Harlem Renaissance, attended the Cotton Club as a rare black customer. Following his visit, Hughes criticized the club's segregated atmosphere and commented that it was a Jim Crow club for gangsters and moneyed whites. The club would eventually close down and reopen several times throughout its history, until its eventual demise in 1940. However, the voices and creativity born in that space would live on for eternity and inspire generations of African American artists for years to come. This is the legacy of the Cotton